And it is time once again to unlearn your garbage. Rick Maryland here from Positive Progress Counseling Associates in Cape Coral, Florida. And we try to help you, first of all, identify all that garbage, all that stuff that is in our head, forms the inner critic, all that stuff. And then give you hopefully some tools to be able to clear out that garbage and unlearn it once and for all. That way you can be free. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? Well, tonight I'm going to be discussing one of the big self-defeating behaviors, procrastination. What is procrastination? Are you the type of person that kind of takes things head on? You're a go-getter. You're not afraid of anything. Or are you the one that puts things off and avoids? Getting stuck in this cycle of guilt, shame, fear, worry, and of course, depression. Well, let's go over this a little bit because, as I mentioned, it is a big self-defeating cycle that has a few cognitive behavioral things that are going on here. And I'm going to use an example from a female client I had last week who was struggling with completing a certain task. And that task was making a dentist appointment. She hadn't been to the dentist in over 5 years. So we worked together on this, and I helped her, first of all, identify the unhelpful thoughts and assumptions. Perceiving the discomfort. It's going to be painful. I feel very uncomfortable in that chair. I have no control. And then, of course, she made up excuses, rationalized things. And then more procrastination activities occurred. But mind you, as she was going through this cycle, she was also struggling with the inner voice saying, "What? You need to do this." And of course, she got a short-term reward. She avoided fear. However, there are, of course, long-term negative consequences for her and for anybody else with this. It would be loss of your teeth, right? That's what Mom used to say. Well, how do we get rid of some of this stuff, these self-sabotaging behaviors? We want to ask ourselves a few questions. Number one, how would you define self-sabotaging? You have to be able to define it. What are some of your self-sabotaging behaviors that you recognize and that you are very aware of? And how do self-sabotaging behaviors impact your well-being and life? Both short-term and long-term. What are the consequences for putting things off? Delaying, justifying, staying stuck in this cycle. And if you're comfortable, leave your comments down below in the comment section. And that's what the lesson is for today. Now go unlearn your garbage. I'm Rick Maryland.